Most men today are depressed, anxious, their physique is trash, yet they do nothing about it and continue with the same bad habits. A real strong, masculine man knows that his decisions today determine the life that he will have tomorrow. Therefore, he delays gratification and he sacrifices small comfort, small pleasures like these bad habits to give his future self a much better and more amazing life tomorrow. I'll be discussing 5 very dangerous habits which are mentally or will mentally destroy you. Straight away, number 1, watching porn and fapping. As men, we crave love and intimacy from a woman. However, when a man does not have the balls to go out to work hard to make more money and improve his looks to attract the mate, to attract the woman he likes, he looks for this in the virtual world where it is easy to achieve. He just watches porn, he faps, then he does the same thing tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. And he falls under the trap that the modern world sets for us, that society sets for us. Porn, OnlyFans, Instagram. He continues falling under the same trap. Because why would he become better, stronger, much better looking when there's porn where it's easy to achieve? Why would he do that? Therefore, many men, they continue falling under this trap because it is easy to achieve here. There's love and intimacy, they get it in the virtual world. And this is the reason why they continue and they stay weak, because this gives them a reason to continue with the same bad habits. Which is very sad. And it will mentally destroy you if you continue. Number 2, binge using social media. Social media is one of the most toxic forms of decreasing and lowering your self-esteem. Because what you don't understand, what so many people don't understand, what so many young men don't understand, and I can already hear some people being like, oh no, it's okay to use social media because social media makes us interconnected and this and that. No, it fucking doesn't. I'm speaking to you, a young man that has realized now and does not want to sugarcoat it or be all wishy-washy about, oh, social media is good for you. No, I'm speaking to you because you know that social media is bad for you, and you know that ever since social media has come out, we become less connected. Because what happens when you use social media is that you literally decrease your self-esteem. When you see all these people with a better car, a better physique, a better house, you subconsciously lower and lower your self-esteem. It's like a hierarchy. That is how human nature works. And that is what happens. And not only this, but every single time that you use social media, you just keep on scrolling on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels or whatever the fuck you use, TikTok. You keep and continuously teach your brain to only be able to pay attention for 5 seconds. Like, just imagine that. Like, imagine being at a point, because there's many young men, imagine being at a point in which you can't even hold eye contact with your mother anymore. You can't have a deep conversation, which is meaningful. It is truly sickening. Number 3, playing video games. Just like with a woman, how a man craves love and intimacy, us as men, we crave leveling up and becoming stronger. However, when a man does not have the balls to do this in real life, becoming stronger by going to the gym, improving his looks, his income, he looks for this in the virtual world where it is much easier to achieve. He doesn't have to move anything other than his fingers. He just has to sit there. All he has to do is sit there and play a little bit, and that number keeps on rising and rising. And wow, it's so satisfactory. However, whenever you turn off this console, what are you left with? Yeah, you had some pleasure in the moment. However, afterwards, you leave your future self with a worse and worse life. Realize this. Open your eyes to this, because this is what happens. Don't fool yourself by all these people being like, oh no, it's okay to play video games 1 hour per day. And I myself hold myself accountable for this, because not too long ago I fell into the trap of playing video games. Even though I had quit for over a year, I played a video game. I won't lie to you. I'll be completely straight up with you. I played a video game, and the worst thing is that whenever I played this video game, I coped around. I was like, oh no, it's fine because I've already put in my work. But no, this is not true. Because not only this, but playing video games is a trap. It puts you vulnerable to continue doing bad habits. It makes you vulnerable to play video games and then jerk off and then eat junk food and then just continue with the same loop. Don't fool yourself by this. I hold myself accountable, and you should too. I don't play video games anymore, and I will not play video games. And you should not either. Learn to level up in real life where it actually counts, where people can see your progress, where you can look in the mirror, you can see how you've built muscle, you start looking better, your physique, your facial attractiveness is better. That is beautiful because you get to keep that for life. Because you know that you put in the work and you'll see the memories. And people will remember you for that. And I know this because whenever I played video games again, I knew I felt it in my brain, like in the back of my head. I felt that yeah, in the moment maybe I was having a little bit of fun, but afterwards my mental health was trash. I was left with nothing. Number 4, eating junk food. Many young men nowadays use junk food as a way of comfort, as a way to escape their trash life, as a way to stay in their comfort zone because they have nothing else to do apparently. They continue to overindulge in junk food because they get a little bit of small pleasure in the moment. However, in return, they give their future selves a much worse life and they don't realize this. Not only this, but eating junk food releases insulin, which makes you depressed and lazy. Because you might have never thought of this, but eating junk food, like your diet, might be the reason why you sometimes feel very depressed. Like it might not be like the biggest factor, but it is definitely one significant factor. Think about this. And number 5, not sleeping enough or sleeping until very late, till 1, 2, 3 a.m. Not sleeping. By doing this, not only do you fuck up your circadian rhythm, which is the rhythm and your inner body clock, your inner body schedule, which tells your body when to go to sleep and when to wake up. Not only do you fuck this up because whenever your brain sees the sunset and you don't go to sleep, you fuck this up. You delay the time in which your body is used to going to sleep. And not only this, but you will get much lower quality sleep. And on top of that, not only this, but you will be messing up the day afterwards because you'll probably wake up at 11, 12, 1 p.m. And you'll be completely missing and completely wasting these first few hours of the day of productivity. The first few hours in which the sun is up and the sun can hit your skin and it'll improve your mood. You're completely wasting these hours because you just be asleep because you're sleep deprived from the night before. And you'll mess up that day. Not only you'll be messing up the day before that, but the day after. Because a good morning routine starts the night before. It starts the night before in which you're about to go to bed. Think about that. I know many people will see this and they'll start making excuses or start coping about how hard it is or how it takes too long to achieve these things or to improve your physique or to change these habits. However, you must start somewhere. And this is what this is all about. It's discipline. It's putting in the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Just like a masculine man, just like a masculine man does. He puts in the hard work, especially when he does not feel like it, because for you to have a much better life tomorrow, you must sacrifice these small pleasures today. Don't listen to those people that are like, oh no, it'll take too long because of this and that. The time is gonna pass by no matter what. It is your choice if you want to use this time on something productive, which will actually make you happier and much more fulfilled tomorrow, or continue to overindulge and just do nothing. Because many people will also see this and they'll get motivation, they'll be like, oh yeah, this is amazing. However, after a few days they'll change absolutely nothing because they won't stay consistent, because they don't work whenever they don't feel motivated. Because you must know, before you do this, realize and know that there will be days in which you won't feel like doing it. But this is the whole point of it. This is discipline. This is how you achieve things. People who have achieved things in life, they didn't feel like doing it every single day. So you must know, have it in your head that there will be days in which you won't feel like doing it, but you must still do it if you truly want to achieve that. Trust me, your lives will be a million times better by doing this. Stop these habits and replace them with much better ones, like journaling, meditating, reading, hitting the gym, building your physique, making more money. Do it for your future self.